I need to get my promotion match. Gwen. We found our missing person. Where's the villain who trapped you down here? Let's think back over everything we've seen so far. Can you identify the culprit behind all this? Do you think a Pokemon would really abduct its own trainer? Let's think back over everything we've seen so far. There's no culprit. No way there's no culprit because no crime has been committed. What are you saying, Madam Detective? Gwen was trapped here, we saw it with our own eyes. The supposed victim here is Gwen, however she came here of her own volition. That's the truth behind this whole case. Truth, if you really wish to hear it, then defeat me in battle. I'm a Pokemon trainer too, after all. Okay. Here, I'll heal up your Pokemon and leave the rest to you. Alright. Then I can finally start my promotion match. I hope. Here we go, let's battle! Okay. Okay, but next. Booyah! Gorgeist. Freaking sweet! 2 water pulse. Hydro pump. Not bad. Still. Yes. That was too easy, considering it is weak against water types. My justice wasn't wrong, I simply lacked power. Well fought in any case, and we'll deduce both of you. Do you know these two, Gwen? Of course, Emma is the greatest detective in all of Lumios, and Max is a member of Team MZ. He's also the reigning Canary Quiz Whiz. What? Well, it actually did succeed. That's besides the point. I see, and what did you mean when you said we'll deduce? Where to start? You break every smartphone you touch, Ivor. And once you start battling in the ZA Royale, you don't stop, even when dawn comes. Your excessive training will keep going on and on as you climb the ranks as Royale. Meanwhile, I am the one who deals with all the complaints about your behavior. It is an enormous burden. So I asked Chandelure and one of the Cliff Key to help me hide down here. That way you would be unable to participate in any promotion. But then you had to come and find me. I had no idea I was causing the Fist of Justice and my own sister so much trouble. Well, you were. So I would love to see you give my brother a good thrashing, Max. It's true then, Max is my opponent for my next promotion match. See for yourself. There it is, plain as day. Well, it seems I must prepare for a boat. I hope you will... Oh, excuse me. Alright. Honestly, I'm obligated to look into any case I take on, but perhaps I should have let this one go cold. Still, I'm surprised you knew of a hiding place like this. It's almost undetectable with all the barriers and tricks and Pokemon helped put up. I found this place when I was very young. It was here that I met Chandelure, though it was only a Litwick back then. I got a Litwick. The ghost type Pokemon let me come and go as I please, so I visit on occasion. I love the quiet down here and the dark. Well, now that Ivor knows about this place, I suppose you'll need to find a new hiding spot. I should head back for now. This may be your favorite spot, but it's not exactly fit for a long-term residence, let's say. Of course. Man, I'm almost 2 hours in on this goddamn live stream. Maybe I should train up a bit. A little extra muscles could come in handy during my investigations. Extra muscles, please, not another Ivor. I was joking. My expansion suit can help me out in a pinch, though I decided not to use it unless necessary. Oh, and Gwyn, tell Ivor I'll be sending him a bill for my help, okay? Good luck with your promotion, Max. When you're ready to face Ivor, come to the Justice Dojo. Gotcha! At last, you've arrived! Gwyn has made her feelings on the matter clear, but even so, I must grow stronger! As I said before, if we are to live in harmony with Pokemon in this city, then Pokemon must be afforded the same freedoms that humans enjoy. And for both sides to enjoy those freedoms, what we will need is incredible strength. Strength cannot solve everything for us, but it will at least allow us to protect what we hold dear. I will prove the truth of my words by raising to the very top of the Zia Royale. Reiki will be mine! Now next shall we begin our match? Alright. Please lend me your phone. I promise I will do my utmost not to break it. To this, I'm gonna need to level up to, I don't know, probably 70 upstream. Yes. I cannot reach without climbing over strong. Huh? I like to see you try. I'm the strong one here. I like to see you try. Ivor! A bug fighting. No, just a bug. That should do it. Last one. Okay. damn it. Alright. Going in breaking swipe. Hydro pump. Let's do it. How incredibly unjust! Yeah. Your victory is confirmed. Congratulations, now processing your promotion. E to D. Alright! Looks like I'm editing video and upload on YouTube later in 2 parts, it seems. But justice didn't prevail. It is clear I must train even harder. Fine, but no more battling in the Z area after daybreak. That isn't how it works. If you continue to vex everyone around you, your goal will only grow harder to reach. Understood. Yeah. It's true that I act before I think, and that I'm terrible at controlling my own strength. I don't even know how many smartphones I've broken at this point. Perhaps if you assist me as my coach, we could work on fixing these things together. The question, you're the elder of us and the master of this dojo. Stop making others take care of your messes. I'll have more to say on this once we're home. Let's go, Ivor. Please, one moment, Gwen. I want to give Mix my thanks. As token of gratitude for our fine battle, please accept this small gift from me. Bulk up. Yep. It was a good match, Max. I would be honored if you would face me again. Next time, my power will surely open my path forward. Now, if you will excuse me. Alright, I got my promotion match and dunno. Let's see. Kyururu. Well, it sounds like you had a lot of fun. Who have thought that X and Y axes would end up being clues in a missing person report? X and Y, huh? I remember hearing something about that a long time ago. Or a sort of something. How did it go? Something about how the X and Y axes go in different directions, but there's still a point where they meet and finding it is the important thing? I'm not sure I get it. You mean like how people in Pokemon are totally different, but we should focus on the thing we share? It could be that, or something like us all here where the odds we'd meet and become friends. Or X and Y are basically like humans and Pokemon working together, and the Z is actually the Megastone? Nah, it's probably not. Something is the matter. Nah, nothing to worry about. I'm more wondering if something is the matter on your end, Naveen. You still won't try my good old horizontal curry, huh? That won't be happening. Well, I admit that it might taste good. The aesthetics are still too much for me. Hey, it's not as hard as a pass as you gave before, Naveen. This means we're finding where our X and Y axes meet. The next day, your alarm is going off. Yeah, of course my alarm's going off, of course. Anyways. And... Yo, what's up, Naveen? How you doing? Good morning. no sign of Tony or Lita just yet. At least I've been granted the calm, quiet morning I've longed for. Now I can finally make some progress on my suing commissions. In fact, I'm so pleased that I'll even include you in my happy mood. You receive a pair of performance sneakers. Okay. Think nothing of it. I got them as thanks for a suing project and they're not my size. Hey Tony! Do you know where Tony's? Not here. She must have headed out early to be her helpful self around the city. That idiot. Apparently, she borrowed some money to shoot a Hotel Z promo spot, so we're in debt now to this scary group called the Rust Syndicate. What? The Rustin Syndicate? Yes, the one so scary even a rampaging alpha Pokemon wouldn't dare mess with them. I would mess with them. Oh, this is Max, right? The kid who is the help of the hotel. Yeah, that's me. Aren't you an honest one? Or maybe just naive? You should have more careful about answering questions from unfamiliar callers. Now I'm calling as a representative of the blah blah blah, and I wanted to discuss a bit of money your friend Tony borrowed from us. I could have just dropped in at that fine hotel you work at, but I figured you would want to avoid seeing, especially since Tony has been working so hard to bring in new customers. So I asked that you kindly stop by our office. You'll find it in the Blue District. We'll be waiting for you. What was that call about? About the money? What, so it wasn't just me they called? They even tracked down your number, Marks? Apparently. How deep in trouble are we exactly? Tony didn't borrow a ton to begin with, but the interest on the loan is out of control. Wait, what? I hear the Rust Syndicate makes it impossible for you to pay back your interest. Then they can force you to work off your debt by doing their bidding. If that's true, we're dealing with some truly heinous people. Ugh. Don't worry, Floyd, we'll get Tony out of this mess somehow. If it is true that they force others to work for them by imposing unreasonable interest, we must at least try to talk things out with them. It is only through speaking with each other that we can hope to find some satisfactory resolution. I would have said beat the living hell out of them, but sure, why not? I guess peaceful way could go for it. In any case, it seems the only options now is to go to the Rust Syndicate office as requested. Yeah, you're right, it is, especially since they've called two of us now. I can't get a hold of Tony. Hey Max, if they already know where to find all of us, I don't feel great going to their office alone. You head over with me, right? Yeah, of course. Thinks I'll feel a lot better that way. If anything happens while we're gone, we're counting on you to handle it, Naveen. What? Alright? You two will be okay, won't you? The Rust Syndicate certainly seems disreputably, yet I've not heard of the police taking any actions. Lazy bunch. Against them, make of that what you will. This is why you should never trust cops. Because they don't do their job immediately. Well, let's see now. Where's the syndicate? Alright, they're over there. So I'd say that's the end of this video, and That's all, folks, and tune in next time for the next video. Probably somewhere later soon, next week. Who knows? Anyways, Bloodvein out!
Through the darkness we dance on the edge, veins of the city, we make our pledge. With lightning in our eyes we break the chains, in the rhythm of freedom we'll never be drained.